Good evening. Welcome everyone to the fastest growing quantum field team in LifeWave. What an amazing day we've had. Welcome around the world to all of you. You might be waking up or you might be getting ready for bed, but we just want to welcome you. Congratulations for being on here. This is our Wednesday night opportunity meeting. So most of you are new. You still have time. Send the link in the passcode 39 to one more. Come on, you can do it. Get them on here so we can get your business rocking to go to Aruba. So we just want to welcome you. So for those of you who are on here tonight, we just want to welcome you with open arms. This is an amazing opportunity, an incredible business, and the most awesome product. So here we have, this is our X39 patch. We're going to be talking a lot about that tonight. And we have some absolutely incredible testimonies you're going to hear about. And just to remind you, a disclaimer, this patch does not heal. You put it on your body. It's made of organic nanocrystals. It activates your own copper peptides, which then activates your own stem cells. So it's all your own body healing. It's nothing to do with this patch, but this patch is like a magic patch, I call it. So it creates stem cells in your own body to heal. So we are excited to be on here tonight with you. For those of you who are new, you might have gotten this order form sent to you, and this is how you are going to enroll tonight before you go to bed. That's the most important thing. Or they possibly could have sent you a link. So whoever invited you on here tonight is your sponsor. And we want to welcome you because the quantum field team, we have a lot of people on here, a lot of people still coming on, some that couldn't even make it. This is all recorded, but we want you to know that, hey, in LifeWave, we are quantum field and we are the #1 fastest growing team. So we're excited to have you on here. We want to welcome you. And I hope you took my orders and sent out one more contact to someone to get on here tonight because it'll be worth your while. Things are rocking. We have so much momentum around the world. People's lives are changing. They're just feeling incredible with the product. We have the most awesome testimonies tonight. You are going to be so excited when you hear them. And if you're wondering, is this really for real? You're going to hear all different kinds of testimonies. We actually went to the hairdresser today. Thank you. I know I look so good. And we can hardly get our hair done because everybody wants the patch. Yeah. I'm like, goodness gracious. I almost have to come in a costume so no one knows who I am. That's the patch lady. That's the patch lady. So it's exciting. I mean, I met an 80-year-old lady today. She's a holistic doctor. She said, get me this stuff ASAP. I'm like, you got it, girl. But we're just excited that you're on. And this is a wide open opportunity because you know what? Every single person needs to wear this patch. Oh, we have a testimony before we get started. We have a testimony. We went to go get our eyes examined. Steve comes out. We're paying our bill. He goes, you're not going to believe it. The doctor told me that my eyes are reversing. I said, no, he didn't. He told me that. So we both got
both of you.
Yes, both of us.
And he showed us where they were, where they are now. And we've been going to him since my son was 5 and he's 25. And he's never, ever told either of us that our eyes have reversed in aging and showed us where we were. That's not a coincidence. Both of us the same day, talked to us both. Then he's begging for more patches.
What do you think?
How am I going to move these in my practice?
I'm talking now.
Go ahead.
So fired up because for $99 a month, my eyes are reversing. Yeah. When you are 60, I'm 60. When you're 60, every time you go in to get your eyes checked, you got to get a new script. Yeah. So I just saved myself like $800 to $1,000 in contact. Woo! So I'm fired up. Anyways, so I'm going to kick it over to my partner here that takes over the show sometimes, but we're okay. We're glad you're on.
I don't know if he liked it when I said, well, that means I can use my old glasses.
I don't think he'd like that. he wants the
Yeah,
patches
he's
and he
like,
likes the
please,
patches.
how are
So,
we going to sell them in my shop? I want
Yep.
to know. So, everyone is just getting excited. I have never seen so many doctors, very high-end therapists excited about a product because it's very sophisticated, as you'll learn tonight, but it is as simple as every one of us can just put the patch on and it activates our copper peptide, like Gina said, which reactivates your own stem cells. And we're just having a blast doing it. Give you a little bit of information.
we are having a
before I
blast.
bring
Thank
our
you,
next-
Onyx, for bringing this to us because
Before
we're
we
having the best time
bring up our
of our life.
sponsor, Onyx Coale. So we're talking about this patch, X39. It was a launch just before COVID, but it was officially patented July 2020. So we have years of this product that nobody else has. I wanted to go over a couple things before we go over the details as far as what you might be looking for. Now, I've been on the phone and in person talking to people for the last 90 days. Seems like a flash. Just started calling, and people are praying for these three things: their health mostly. Many people are struggling with their health in all different areas, and they're getting relief with this product. Second of all, people are looking for a community of people that are patting them on the back or encouraging them like we are tonight, that you're a winner, you can do whatever you want to set your heart to, and you can start making it happen. And especially if you got a team of people that believe in you and speak into your life, they're looking and praying for this. And the last thing is their finances. People are telling it that they're in the grocery line. They don't have any kids. The grocery bill was over $300, and they're looking at each other saying, boy, we might need to be doing something to add some extra income into our household. And I call them that day and they tell me that story.
Yeah.
So not a coincidence you're on here tonight.
No.
You know people that we don't know that would like their eyes reversed in aging, that would like to feel better and have some incredible testimonies as well. And all it is as simple as putting this patch on. And we'll go over how you wear it and exactly what it does. But I will say, start thinking tonight what it is that you're looking for. Dust some of those dreams off that you might have put on the shelf, because you know what? God's going to open up a door for you that can give you everything back that you might have lost during these last couple of years. And it's going to happen fast. We can be incredible testimonies for that because we've only been in 90 days and all of our friends are having incredible success because it's as simple as putting this patch on.
That's right.
And they're feeling great. So I want you to think about that as you're going through it. Not necessarily if you want to do something different. Nobody wants to do anything different, but you'd love the end result of having your stem cells recharged, reactivated, and feeling incredible, because nothing is more important than your health. Doesn't matter how much money you make if you don't have incredible health, and everyone needs this product. Why would they need this product? Kind of just scroll down to the middle here where it says at 30 years old, only half of your stem cells are active, and at 60, none are active. At least I'm 59. Gina couldn't wait. I had 2 stem cells, waving bye-bye to the other one. So I better get a patch on. And so we put them on. And for the last 3.5 months, we have felt incredible. I was a pro water skier for over 25 years, have had 14 surgeries. And my eyes aren't even something that I was thinking about, to be honest with you, because I was in pain, taking handfuls of aspirin and Advil for at least the last 10 years, okay? And for the last 3 months, I haven't had to take anything. I feel incredible. And I've called people. They say, hey, they've had back surgery.
And he's
recently.
Excited because I don't nag him anymore.
Yeah. Why are you taking?
Are you in that jar?
Are you in the aspirin again? I mean, it's every day, and I'm just taking them. And the more you take, the more you got to take, because your body gets into it. And you're these X39. The X39 technology is incredible. There's David Schmidt's got 130 patents. He's the inventor of the X39. He owns the LifeWave company, and he's an incredible individual. Wears a lab coat most of the time because he's always coming up with something better for you and I to reverse our aging. That's his main focus, is to have our billion homes have access to this X39 technology and to help come up with more things to reverse our aging. Here's just a couple things that are helping people with the X39. Pain relief, reduced inflammation. That's the cause of most pain and disease. And stem cells eat, the great thing is the inflammation is what you really want to fight. Wound healing. And the reason why, think about it, you wonder why your healing slower, or your recovery from sports injuries is slower, or you're more prone to disease and sickness, is because your stem cells are stagnant as you get older, you need to keep them active. And by
Okay.
putting this patch on, you're going to have them
I
revitalized.
mean, come on, it says mental clarity. Do you think that every employer would want their employees to have mental clarity? Hello?
And we couldn't tell you how many people have told us that a
Yes.
fog has about lifted as they wore the patch. And because it doesn't have to go through your bloodstream, it can happen very quickly. Now, everybody's different. Everyone's body is different. And Onyx will tell you that your stem cells are going to the weakest link in your body. So you don't know, you might have a knee pain, but you got something going on in your liver. Everything in your body is made up of stem cells. They got to take care of that first before they get to your knee. You stay on it and you're going to start seeing results. Real quick, the stem cell, the X39 is made up of organic nanocrystals, okay? And it's formulated that when you put it on your body through phototherapy to activate your copper peptide, which is the holy grail of reversing aging and reactivate your own stem cells. So I wanted to give you just a little bit of heads up of how the product is, what it's all about and how it works. Here's where they did the case studies. We have 80 case studies that are on our website, startx39.com. And they did them behind the neck and below the belly button. But that's because you have to, in a case study, everyone has to wear the patch in the same place. Realistically, the patch works anywhere you stick it. So stick it on your pain, stick it where the case studies have been. It's going to work, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. I wanted just to give you up to speed a little bit of what this is all about before we start talking and getting so excited. And you're wondering, why are these people so fired up? Well, this is the reason why. And we're so excited because our friend Onyx, who our kids babysat for years, okay, when they were younger, we've got a lot of history together. We've done business together. When you partner up with friends that have a lot of history and have confidence in each other, major stuff can happen. And that's what you're being a part of tonight. And we're making history together.
And we're just getting started.
So let's bring on our friend, longtime friend and sponsor that got us started, Onyx Coale.
Thank you, everybody. Well, great testimony about your eyes. That's absolutely fantastic. Guess where I was today? I went to my fancy periodontal dentist today, the one that mapped all the gums.
Yeah.
And he opens up my mouth and he's like, "We don't need to do a map today." I said, "What?" He said, "Your gums are healthy." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" He said, "No." I'm like, "Yes." Because I, like you, I don't know any product you can take that will help reverse the pockets in your gums.
Wow.
And it's not this, it's my body healing itself. So I've been using this patch longer than anybody in this whole quantum field team.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little over 3 years I've been using this X39. You wear it for 12 hours on, just like Steve said, any spot will do. Take it off, throw it away, rest and rejuvenate, put a new patch on the next day. We have blood work that shows you the compounding effects of wearing this patch. Most people put it right next to their toothbrush, put it on when you brush your teeth, take it off when you brush your teeth. And amazing things will happen. I just tell everybody to drink water because we're all chronically dehydrated.
Yeah.
So the company itself is, as Steve said, is 19 years old. When they introduced this patch, it took $4.5 million and 10 years of research and development to bring this product to market. And it launched in January of 2019. I joined in July of 19. In 2018, corporate finished the entire year at $20 million. In 2019, I joined the last day of July of 19. We finished the year at $70 million. Through the pandemic, we finished in 2020 at $140 million. Through 2021, we finished at $280 million. And last month, we finished at $25 million. Last month's sales in the US are up 84% year over year from the year before. You know what that means? That's called momentum.
Yeah,
Momentum. And Steve Gina taught me last time, momentum is one of the most important things when building this business, because what happens is everybody's success is contagious. Joy is contagious. Health is contagious. And we're all a community of people working together. We all rise each other up and everybody gets excited and everybody's talking to your friends and you don't know who your friends know. It's really an incredible product. It's really an incredible business. I ran for years from network marketing. I wanted to have nothing to do with that stuff. And what I realized is network marketing is one of the most amazing places for regular people like you and me to be able to change our lives, not just with our health, but also with our wealth, and be able to change the lives for our kids and our parents. So I would take this opportunity incredibly serious. And it's really easy and it's really fun, because if you can take the sticker off the back of this patch, you can build a business, which is incredible, right? It's like, wow.
Yeah.
All right. So let me give you back the call, Steve. I know we've got so many great testimonials.
Well, the exciting thing about what Onyx is saying is that nobody has this product. So anything you've ever thought of network marketing, you got to throw out the window, because first of all, people are more open than ever before to having a home-based business. They're more open to have a side hustle. They're more open to realizing that corporate America probably doesn't have their best interest at hand. Your friends would have more interest at hand for you to win and succeed. So listen up to them. Second of all, when you have a product that no one else has, most network marketing companies have the same, what we call Me Too products, meaning that weight loss, energy drinks, skincare, CBD, shampoo. It's the same type products that you can get at the department store, at the vitamin store, or on TV or another network. So no matter how good a talker you are, there's people on TV talking and toting about their weight loss. It's very difficult to tell them that yours is better. But when you have a product that by just sticking it on you, it reactivates your own stem cells, and everyone realizes that at 30, only half of your stem cells are active, at 60, none. Everybody wants to try the product. And if you stay on it, you are going to get results.
That's right.
We're finding that out after a 90-day run.
And the neat thing is, you don't even have to be good at talking with this product. If you can stick this little patch on and text them, startx39.com, the work will be done for you. That's what's so amazing. It's really amazing business.
That is why we are seeing the results we're seeing, because our friends are having incredible results with their business, because all they have to do, like what Onyx is saying, is they put the patch on and they let the patch do the talking.
Yeah.
Yep. Send them to our website, startx39.com. There's no other team in LifeWave that has their own product website. Onyx put this together. We're all a part of it because we're all helping, adding to it to make it stronger and stronger. But the key is that she took the time to lay it out so that we could come in and ride this momentum that she just said. Company went from 20 million a year to 280 million just before we came in. And as we come in, one is winning and succeeding on our team. So with the hottest ticket for people to understand how powerful this product is through the testimony. So we have a few testimonies tonight that people want to share with you of what's been going on with them. And this is so exciting. This really gets you from the heart. Yeah. I mean, we've cried more in the last 90 days than we have in the last 5 years since we got started for our friends, for what is going on with them and their families. So we've got my longtime friends, Carl and Kathy Firestone, on the line. Let's see if we can bring them up, and we'll put them on the main screen, and they can share with you how they felt when we first gave them a call, what's been going on with them, with their product, and what they see as far as the business down the road. Are you guys on, Carl and Kathy?
Hey, Steve and Gina.
It's there Carl. They are. Can you hear me? Hey, Carl.
Hey, good to see you guys. Good to be with everybody tonight. Thanks for having us on. Kathy's working right now.
Behind you?
There's two Carls, because one is not enough.
You got to have fun with us. That's the key. When you get Carl, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah, we really do have fun. And when you said, Steve, that if you could open this patch, you're going to build a successful business, I was laughing so hard because I was trying to peel the wrong side of the patch off to get it on. So you can get to director at least. So and not even be able to open the patch up. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for having us. And when Steve and Gina called us just a few short months ago, we were open and looking and really excited to hear what they had to say, because working in this Florida heat outside, doing renovations and construction work can be really hard on you. So I was ready to listen. And he said something like, Carl, when you hit 30, half your stem cells have left. And when you hit 60, you've got 2 left, and they're fighting each other to see who quits first. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm almost 60. And so I was an easy yes, because I wanted to feel better and have some fun. I knew Steve and Gina from building the juice business for many years together, and we just trusted their judgment and know that if they're calling, there's something really important, and we need to pay attention. And so we got started on the gold pack, and very shortly after that started seeing results, especially with my wife Kathy. First, she was sleeping better almost instantly, and then her sciatica is gone after about 6-7 weeks. That's totally gone. She's pain free. And our son Luke, who's 22 now, had some really, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of cystic acne, but it's really bad acne, especially for a young man. He wanted to wear his mask, you guys, to cover up his face, because his acne was really difficult for him. So he didn't mind wearing the mask at all. And they put him on a heavy hitter drug called Accutane you have to test your blood every month to make sure your blood's okay with this drug and everything. And he was doing great on it. Actually helped him, but we were concerned, wow, what is in this stuff? And it helped him, but he had these flare-ups. And you guys, listen, 5 weeks on the patch, and Luke's skin is just beautiful. I mean, he has no acne left. And I said, man, look out, the girls are going to be calling. So we're just excited to see him smile and be happy and not have to worry about, acne and covering it up and all that stuff. So, and my skin too. I mean, it's interesting with skin issues because people can see that, right? They don't know, they can't see your knee pain or your back pain, but they can see your skin and what it's doing to you. And I'm a very fair person, as you can see by the two me's in the screen there. And the sun really took its toll on me over the years. And I've got a lot of these spots being burned off by the dermatologist every 3 to 6 months. And they would boil up, and it was just horrible stuff. And they would gladly take your money, and it was getting expensive. And so I said, I've got to get on the patch and see what it can do for skin. I'd seen some testimonies on that as well. And you guys, I had areas that were really concerning me. And they were, not to be gross or anything, but they were bleeding and scabby and all over my face and my left arm especially. And it is all but gone. And this is, what are we, 3 months into it?
Yeah.
And if this is what's happening with my skin, I can just imagine, with the things that I can't see, what's going on. So those two stem cells have decided to stick around for a little longer. And I'm so appreciative. Thank you guys. And the business is really starting to take off and cook too. So we're excited to be a part of it, and can't wait to go bless some lives and, see what we can do together as a team with you and Gina and Onyx. Steve, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible testimony.
Oh, thank you, Gina.
On your entire family.
Yeah.
Entire family's
looks
on
like
it.
smooth as a baby's butt right now. I'm loving it. There ain't no bleeding going on.
No, none of that.
Guys, this is incredible.
Wow.
If anyone, has any friends that listen to these testimonies, you can share with your friends.
It's recorded,
and your
so
loved
everybody
ones.
can share it.
And I love that Luke is how old?
22.
22. So, this is not just for baby boomers. You're getting results of people in the younger ages as well.
Yeah.
So that's incredible. And we're excited to be partnered up with Carl and Kathy. They're entrepreneurs. They know business. And if they're excited about what the potential is, anything you can say about the potential, what you see compared to an investment? I know you've been investing in franchises before. What do you see here?
I just love the business model of, people look at the packs and the cost of the packs. I mean, the most we can spend, guys, is about $1,600 for the diamond pack. And businesses are expensive and they're heavy with debt, and you need hundreds of thousands of dollars to open, a Subway or a construction company or whatever. And, that's going to take some real debt and borrowing, possibly, mortgaging your home. And this is not like that. So treat it like it is. Treat it like you've got the whole thing at risk, and you'll do much better. But you don't have to, forego your family's financial future and put it at risk to really get started, get a a gold or a diamond pack and, get started. And you have a monthly investment in your business, but you get a benefit from the patch. And so it's like nothing I've ever seen. The compounding effect of this business is just remarkable. And it's pretty exciting. You're not the only person out there swinging the hammer, and you've got people on your team that are helping you when you can't be building your business, they are. And it's a wonderful business model. I wish, and I'm going to do everything we can to share the mindset. And I wish everybody would give it just a little bit more of a time and try to understand what this business opportunity is all about, because it truly is life-changing when you can wrap your head around the compounding effect of X39 and what's about to happen. It's exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting.
Hey, thank you, Carl. Appreciate you.
Thank
and
you so
thank you
much.
guys.
have you on here tonight.
Love you, buddy.
Okay, now
Love
we've got
you guys.
Anastasia Allen. Anastasia Allen, is she available on here? She's got a fantastic testimony.
Yes. Hi, Steve. Hi,
Hello,
Gina.
Anastasia.
Hi.
How are you all?
Excellent.
Great, thank
excellent.
you.
Well, I won't be before you long. I'm just excited. I've been aboard with Deborah Hartnett now for about a month, a part of your lineage, which I'm excited about because of the history from Monavie. I was a part of that years ago, but I'm very excited because I am a flight attendant full time. Hey, Gina, yes, flight attendant all the
Coffee,
way.
tea, or a patch, baby.
Yeah, believe me,
Let's
believe
go.
me, they're gonna know about it and they're gonna get patched and we're gonna keep it going. But just to say, 1 month ago, I've been using the patch. I was dealing with a sciatic situation as well, dealing with my neck issues, and of course, I'm a chronic migraine sufferer. And just to be very short, very brief, I started using the patch. Deborah sent it to me. She said, "Listen, I need you to wear a patch every day for 5 days, and I'll talk to you later." That was it. And I did just what she said. I put the patch on. I was flying like crazy. This summer has been wild, still wild after Labor Day. And all of a sudden, it just hit me. And I called my husband. I said, "You know what? This patch is changing things for me." And I have a secret to tell that I shouldn't say, but I'm going to tell it. I found myself drinking energy drinks because I wasn't getting a lot of rest and I had to keep going. And I found myself drinking them more often than not, which is very harmful because I am a kidney donor. So I knew better, but I needed something to keep me going. And a month now, I have not had one energy drink, no pain, lower back pain. My migraines have basically subsided at this point, which I'm steady praying. And as of my neck pain, done. And so I'm just excited. I got a blabbermouth. I'm telling people like crazy. I'm associate for Marriott as well. I've been with them almost at an 8-9 year mark. And I have the audience and I'm going to tell it. So thank you so much for allowing me to speak tonight. And we're on a mission so people can understand this patch is changing lives, and it is doing the same for me as well as my husband, who used to play football, but I had a major football injury with his knee. And I put the patch on him and I left him for about 5 days. I left him a bag, put your patch on every day. He called me, he said, "Game over." So thanks, you guys.
Wow.
Thank you, Anastasia.
That's amazing,
Absolutely.
Anastasia.
It's exciting to be partnered up with you. From one flight attendant, Gina was a flight attendant for 25 years, to another. And you know what? What I love about this too is you got hope that you are going to make this happen, and we're confident you are going to have incredible success because you got
Absolutely.
that smile, you got that
Yeah.
attitude, you got it, girl. So hey, proud
Good
of
job.
you. Thanks for
Good
coming
job.
out
Thank
here.
you so much. Thanks for allowing me to share. Y'all have a good night.
Thank
Yeah,
you. God
thanks.
bless.
Okay, now we
God
got
bless.
a special guest. Okay, we've got our daughter, Mia Witt. Mia Cherie Witt is going to share her testimony from a younger's point of view. This is incredible testimony that she's got. So, Mia, are you available tonight?
Yeah, can you see me?
There you are. Okay, our daughter Mia.
My testimony is I'm 34, mom of 3, homeschool mom. As soon as I wore it the first week, I didn't change anything. We were actually on vacation, so we were eating like crazy. And I lost 15 pounds in the first week, probably just inflammation. But my weight loss has kept going. And I'm changing things in my lifestyle. But on top of that, my skin has gotten better. I was also on Accutane growing up, and I've had horrible skin. And now I had a bump on my forehead. It's now completely gone. I went to the dermatologist because I wanted it removed. They said, oh, you're gonna have a scar on your forehead. Now it's completely gone. So I'm glad I didn't do that. But I think too, now I've been on it 2 months, seeing the energy and the mood stabilization. I think like my hormones, obviously having 3 kids, they're totally out of whack. I was at a mom's homeschool group today, and basically all the moms are like, our emotions are up and down, up and down. After you've had a couple kids, they put you on birth control, off birth control, all the different things. They're like, we're crying 1 minute, we're happy the next, we're mad, I was like handing out patches. So I think like even with that, noticing a huge difference with like, being one level, being, happy energy, not having to drink coffee all the time, even though your kids are waking up all through the night. It helps, not be crazy all over. And then having to be, especially I'm in a homeschool group, all these moms are homeschooling and teaching their own kids, and you have to be on it all the time. So they're like, this is incredible. We could wear this. We don't have to drink coffee and energy drinks. And, their moods they're like, we just want our better moods because we don't know what to do. And they're going to go see their doctor because they don't know what to do. So I think that's like really awesome. But that's my
Never
testimony.
mind all the weight loss. And oh my
Yeah,
God, Mia, excuse me, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I told my dad, I was like, I was literally eating Doritos by the pool and I lost 15 pounds. I'm like, what's going on?
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, you look great. Your skin looks
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Absolutely
Thank you.
fantastic. It's nice to see you, sweetheart.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Mia, for sharing. That was absolutely incredible.
Yes,
So,
it was.
if you just had kids and your body's out of whack, that's an amazing testimony. Remember, these are recorded so you can share them with people that you bump into. Remember these recordings. So we are so excited now because we have an amazing girl that I look up to so much. She's like my mentor. And she is a brand new senior presidential
The highest
director.
rank. The highest
She
rank in the company.
Stomped it. So if you're thinking, oh, it's Onyx and it's Steve Gina.
No.
No. There's more. So help me welcome Renita Brennan.
Hey guys, I love it. I love it. I love all these smiling faces. Like all of them, everybody that's talking, it's like they're glowing. I mean, if you have good thoughts and good things are circulating in your mind, it's going to shine right out of your face like sunbeams. Yeah. And that's what's happening with this patch. I feel like everybody is like coming to life. Their thoughts are clearer. Their attitude is better. They're sleeping better. And hey, Mia, when she said she lost the 15 pounds, Steve and I, we had this conversation last week, Steve, right? Yeah. I mean, I've like focused my life on weight loss. I just actually, I'm in the First for Women's magazine this month on page 28. It's all for weight loss. It's all for weight loss. But guess what? We're sending out these plates. And guess what we're putting in there? Patches. Because there is no way I'm going to let all these people just buy PFC plates and eat right without putting the patch on, because I know they need to sleep better. I know their moods need to be better. I know they have hormonal imbalance. All the crazy stuff that everybody deals with, right, Steve? So when he said that, I said, we got this gal on our team, and in 2 weeks, Connie, I think, lost 17 pounds. And people are like, I'm not changing anything. I'm putting the patch on. And it just gets me thinking that it really does stimulate hormonal balance, and it really does help the body to rid itself of inflammation. Can you imagine we're carrying around 15 pounds of inflammation? Time to get rid of that, right? Yeah. So, you guys, I'm so thankful and honored to be on here. I just, first of all, want to say I'm praying for everybody down in the Florida area, anybody who's been affected by this hurricane. Scott and I have just been on our hands and knees praying for you guys, that you're all okay and that everyone is just protected in the mighty name of Jesus. So I hope you're all well. We've been touching base with a couple of you. So thanks for getting on tonight, because I know sometimes people's lives are a little disheveled right now. But here's the thing. My husband, Scott, he's a money man, right? And Scott said to me, make sure you talk about the cost, Renita. And I said, okay. And he said, the cost of not getting started. He said, everybody wants to talk about the cost of the product. And Carl Firestone said it's, $1,600. That's the most you can spend on this thing. But what is the cost of hesitation? What is the cost of procrastination in a binary? You don't want to wait a day. You don't want to wait a week. You don't want to wait 10 days, guys, because you could have 100, 200 people on your team in that amount of time. That's how fast this thing is moving. It is like a bullet train. Yeah. Scott and I, sometimes I'm shocked when I go inside and I'm like, holy cow, there's like 900 people there already. Like, so it is like moving that fast. So we have to kind of expand our mind from being like poverty thinking, like I can't afford it, $100, $300, $500, whatever, to saying, what is the cost of me not doing this? How much am I going to pay for health related conditions in the next 5 to 10 years? Because I'm not slowing down my aging process, right? Like Steve says, we've got 2 stem cells, right? In our whole body trying to do the work, forget it. And so at a certain point, you're like, what is my cost not to get started? And so I encourage you guys, don't procrastinate, don't wait, don't hesitate. Definitely get started. And my favorite word is upgrade. If you're watching this and you got started like we did with the gold, because we just didn't know. I don't know. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't realize it was a rocket ship I was stepping into. When we got started with gold, within 3 days, we had to upgrade to diamond. We needed patches. If you don't have patches, you're not in business. This is a patch business. Right. And so we are constantly patching people. I had a lady drop off goat's milk today. We get raw goat's milk, about 3 gallons a week at my house. Like we're crazy about health over here. She comes in and she goes, Renita, can you tell me about those patches? I sent her with the patches. She's like, oh my gosh, my husband's going to love this. He was a Navy retiree and he's been in pain since. And I'm like, here's the milk lady. I mean, now they're coming to my house and I'm just patching them like on their way back to the car. I mean, you guys, this stuff is so phenomenal. I encourage all of you, if you've talked to some people, I have, a pretty large team already. And I always tell people, hey, there's something you need to remember. Say it with me. I want everybody to say this with me. F you. Practice that. F you. Now, you're wondering what FU stands for? It stands for follow up. For all of you whose mind went south. Follow up, Gina. Because here's the deal. You're not going to forget that, right? FU. Everyone's got to FU. Because if you're not following up, the truth is someone else is going to sponsor your people. It's happened to me. It's happened to you guys. It's happening to all of us. We cannot just drop a seed and then run. Like, I feel like we need to be talking to people 1, 2, 3 times at least, especially if they don't take the bite right away. I'm not saying we sit there and entertain them for 5 hours because let's be honest. I'm not going to let somebody else's procrastination be my chaos. Forget it. Like, if you're just going to sit on it, I'm out of here. But I do respect people and love them enough. We have to change our mind about follow-up. And I read this great thing. It said, follow-up is a habit of loving people more. Follow-up is a habit of loving people more. Oh, I love that, right? Because if you don't follow up, it's like, how much you really care about that person. Like, I really want them on the patch. I really think that they need to slow down aging, right? I really believe their family members need it physically and maybe financially right now, right? We all need to be thinking multiple streams of income. But so follow-up is the habit of loving people more. So we have to start asking ourselves, are we doing a great job? I'm notorious for sending Start X39. When you said that, I'm like, ding, 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 ding. That's the secret to success over here. StartX39.com. It's all there, baby. It's all there. Everything is on this website. Watch the first video, 2 minutes. Watch the second video, 3 minutes. Now you're in a total of 5 minutes and 30 seconds. What if you spent 5 minutes and 30 seconds and made an extra $100,000 this year? Would have that been a good investment in your time? Right? So, I mean, and then I'm like, if you're really serious and really wild about the health, watch the 18-minute video of David himself. He's like, he's like Tony Stark gone wild. And so like, you can do that. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, for all of you people that love the stories like I do, go to the stories at the very bottom and watch those testimonies. And Onyx and her team, they do great testimonies. Every night of the week, you can hop on a testimony event. I mean, can you imagine that there's so many people's lives being changed that every night you're never going to see the same person twice? How crazy is that? Right? Like every single night you got brand new people with incredible life-changing, testimonies. So get plugged in, you guys. That Start X39 is gold. Onyx, I feel like when you launched that, it was gold. And now you said it's in 112 languages. I'm like, are you kidding? Right? For this get 112 languages? Are you guys serious? Like there's no language that we can't help around the world. So we got to get busy. We got to get busy patching and we just got to get into that momentum stage. It's funny. All day I've been thinking momentum, Onyx. So when you started talking momentum, I'm like, oh my gosh, you cannot duplicate momentum. when you are in a momentum stage, when a company is in a momentum stage, listen, you know it. It's like a high vibration, guys. And everybody, that's why everybody's coming. That's why everybody's attracted to it. That's why if you don't sponsor your sister, someone's going to. Like, you got to get going, because this is a momentum stage. And I'm going to tell you, in momentum, everybody wins. That's what happens in a momentum stage. Everybody wins. So you've got to get going with this momentum stage and just engage tonight. Like, don't let the cost of oh, I can't afford it, or overthinking. Overthinking costs a lot of money for people. In my world, like, if you overthink, you're not in the team, and tomorrow there might be 50 new people on that team. You want to get in now, get in tonight, talk to the person who invited you, go gold or higher. If you're really serious, invest in the diamond. $1,600. Are you kidding me? You'll make that back. Scott, my husband, showed a presentation where you'll save more money on your taxes in 1 year than the entire year cost of your products, just because you're going to be more efficient with your taxes because you own a home-based business. But that's another conversation. I could talk all night. I love you guys. Thanks for having me on. Hey, I do want to say one last thing. My dad was on the last time I was on with you guys, and my dad unfortunately passed away about 3.5 weeks ago. And my dad, the very last thing my dad said to me, he came to my house. He was so excited. He had a sign-up sheet in his hand. They're not good with computers. So Scott put my dad's sign up in the computer. He was so proud of it. Him and my mom had got the neighbor lady, and he said their whole family's going to do it, Renita. And he was leaving with his goat's milk in his arm. And he said, Renita, you really got to stick with this LifeWave thing. This patch is going to help so many people just like it did me. And he left. And that was the last thing my dad said to me, you guys. And I don't take that lightly. So I'm out there recruiting all day, every day, just signing up the world to get them healthy, wealthy, and wise. So get on it and let's rock and roll, you guys.
We love you, baby.
Love you,
Good to see
Renita.
you.
Thank you so much. I've got to
Great
get
to see you.
And guys, you know what? We're on here tonight. We're sharing with you an opportunity, but you know, it's real life. Things happen, and we're really sorry, Renita, and we love
We're
you.
family.
And we're all family. So
Yeah.
you get involved with us. It's a family, and we don't take anybody that gets started with us lightly. We don't want anyone left behind. That's why we have a Saturday training. That's why we have a meeting tomorrow night for our Spanish friends. Here's the patent. The patent was approved July 2020. We've got years and years of this opportunity and this product that we can run and make an incredible difference in people's lives. And you're the only ones that have this product. Like I said, it's really an unfair advantage for every one of you, because you have got a product that everyone needs, everybody wants. You just got to let them know. Like I had to share with Carl. He didn't know that at 30, half of your stem cells are active, and 60, you might have 2 left. But you got to get your stem cells reactivated, and everybody wants that. So that's really important to have a patent. We've got products that we have on our website, the qfteambiz.com, that Onyx is going to talk about in a second. But you can get your sample envelopes that you can send out to people. So we're all prepared, and you can just go there to step 3, go to share, and the envelopes will pop up, and you're just going to be able to order them right from Vistaprint. And I encourage you to get them right away. Don't only just sign up, get yourself loaded and be ready to rock. Because
I mean, come on, we were at the hairdresser today. I took 8 envelopes and we ran out.
Yeah.
And people were like, mail them to me.
Yeah.
Mail them to me. When can I meet you?
Yeah. So it's wild what's happening, but you want to engage, and I encourage you to engage now. But it's a sample-based opportunity. So you're sampling. We suggest everyone to sample 3 people every day, follow up with 3 people, like Renita said, and share the opportunity with 1 person a day. And I will say this much, that if you did that, can you imagine after a year how many people you shared the products with?
That's right.
So here's our website, quantumfieldteambiz.com. QFteambiz.com, I'm sorry. And it's incredible. 9 steps for success. Onyx, you want to mention a few words about our training site, seeing as how you were the one that put this together?
Absolutely. If you haven't been there, I encourage you to go there. You're going to see some new updates on this site, either on Friday or Monday. I've been working on a whole bunch of stuff. Me and the girls have been working on a bunch of stuff that's coming with that. There's a great video there I recommend you watch. It's under step 1. It teaches you the 331 system. The 331 system is the quantum field system. It is the fastest growing system in the entire company. I was talking to Executive Director Tim Gidley actually today, and he was picking my brain and wanted to figure out, okay, I'm at executive. We're already at 60,000 points this week. You know, how do we get ourselves to presidential, and how do we get to SPDs by the end of the year? And I'm like, wow, you're just doing absolutely fantastic. And he said, well, I want to know, Onyx, what it is that you do when you sign people up. And I said, well, anybody that I sign up, anybody that I sponsor, I go to work for. And so you've got to know who you're signing up. Signing up Steve and Gina is a big deal, right? These two needed a lot of support to be able to run in the way they can run. But everybody that I sign up, I give them sample envelopes, even if they don't think they're going to build the business and they just come in as a silver and they're spending some time getting to know the product first. Great, no problem. Here's some sample envelopes so that if you want to share some of this product with your mother, your sister, your brother, you look professional, you can share it. It makes it really easy. And so I'm setting everybody up for success. I give them, make sure everybody has seen the startx39.com. I mean, you don't have to be signed up. In fact, if I'm speaking to somebody about the product, I'm sharing that website. Remember, it's startx39.com. I don't take any data. So you will not, you lose your prospects to some data collection. Your people have to go back to you. Then once they're in the business, then I'm getting them on the QF Team Biz. And what I say to them is, first thing I want you to do is watch that 331 video and call me tomorrow. And when they call me tomorrow, guess what the next thing I do is I text them over exactly what Steve does. I text them over. The first step in the business is to get yourself to manager. Now they understand how the system works. Now they know what their first goal in the business. Guess what I've just done? I've given them sample envelopes. I've set them up for success. And then what I'm going to tell them to do, call me every day. And if they're calling me every day, I know I've got somebody that's working the business. So I'm going to work the business just as hard as they want to work the business. That's what I do to set my people up. So everything you need to build your business is here. It's already been proven. The system is working. It's been working for several years and now it's just gone, which is fantastic because exactly like Renita said, we're in momentum now. It has begun. You're here at just the right time.
Yes.
Thanks, Onyx. And that's exactly what we're all doing. We duplicated the same thing that Onyx has been doing for the last 3 years, and we hit the highest rank in 23 days. We're not trying to brag. We're just saying that, hey, the system is proven. So we encourage you to get your spot tonight. You do not want to go to bed without picking a package, a one-time package, okay, and getting yourself started, because the stem cell industry is going from 200 million to 300 billion, and that's with a B, 300 billion. And the only other way people know how to create stem cells or stem cell therapy is with injections, and that costs $700,000 to $100,000 per injection. Here, nobody knows about this technology except for you tonight. I sure didn't know about it. We've got an enrollment package. People have been talking about it all night long, from bronze to diamond. All it is more sleeves. You're going to want to work with this order form, and you're going to want to be your own mini warehouse. That's why we encourage you to pick a package of at least gold or above. You get paid the entire portion of the compensation plan at gold, which is 5 sleeves. And you're going to be able to be your own mini warehouse at diamond so that you can have plenty of patches to share. And you'll be able to share sleeves, this is what's called a sleeve, a 30-day supply. As your friends get signed up, you can loan them to them so that they can be patching everyone they know before the product gets there. But if you don't have enough product, you'll be a little stingy with it, and then it's going to slow down your momentum. So we encourage you to get yourself properly started, but be comfortable wherever you're at. We don't want to hurt anybody in their finances, but like Renita said, take some risk and get running. And then you want to be on auto ship, because when those people get placed underneath you, as long as you're on 1 sleeve auto ship, you keep your points, and 2 sleeves, you maximize the most you can make out of the compensation plan. So that is explaining how your order form works, that your friend is going to help you get signed up tonight, right after we're done. So we're excited to be rocking with you. We had some slides that had all the information that's coming up. Can you just tell them?
So anyways, hey guys, I was talking to somebody the other day, a real estate person, and they said, well, I don't really do networking. I'm like, if you're in real estate, baby, you are a networker, or you're broke and you're not eating. So, it's very simple. It's kind of like sharing a good movie, sharing a good restaurant. Well, you're sharing this amazing patch that can literally change their health. So don't be afraid to share it, just like you share the movie or the restaurant. But anyway, so make sure tonight before you go to bed, if you are not already enrolled, fill this order form out. whoever invited you on tonight is your sponsor, or if they gave you a link, use the link and sign up. But again, like Steve said, get in where you're comfortable. Come on. There is no business in the world that you can spend $15.99, have an international business, and not have to like pull your hair out going crazy with employees and the warehouse and the shipping and the this and the that. And they do it all.
Yeah.
And all we got to do is peel the patch and share.
Yeah.
Peel the patch, stick it.
Yeah.
Come on. So it's as simple as that. People are getting crazy testimonies. So every Wednesday night, we have this opportunity meeting. It is for guests. You can have as many on as you want. And it always starts at 8:01 p.m. And we're excited to have you with us. So make sure that you're sharing. Next week, we will be live in Boynton Beach, and it will also be a Zoom. So make sure that you're on. You're either on a Zoom if you're not locally, or you're at the event. We do have tickets if you need them. Give a shout out to us and we'll get you tickets. And then tomorrow night, we have an amazing Espanol. Is that good? You know, should have put my hair dark. Espanol meeting tomorrow night, and that is at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Every Thursday night, we have Spanish opportunity meeting, and that is again for guests around the world will be on.
Guys, tomorrow night is going to be a special guest from Mexico. Mexico is going to be Alberto, who is the general manager of Mexico, and he is going to give you an insight of what is happening in the Spanish community and how you can engage people in the Mexican business. So get your Spanish friends on tomorrow night. It'll be the same link as tonight. Same password. Your upline, your friend, your sponsor knows how to find that information for you.
Yeah. And then Saturday, we have our 90-day run to Aruba. And that teaching is
a free trip
Saturday, and it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. We have incredible speakers. And that is, are you excited? Woo, woo, woo. Yep. Devin and Sarah Robinson from Williston, Florida.
Yeah.
So we're super excited to have them on. So again, before you go to bed, if you're new tonight, do not put your head on your pillow till you make sure that you've enrolled yourself. You got the order form filled out. Go where you're comfortable. And again, like Renita said, you're gonna want the patches. So make sure you got enough for your whole family. Yeah. And it was an amazing opportunity tonight, guys. It's recorded. Yeah. Make sure you share it. One thing I noticed today, I talked to several gals today, at least 3, that were not aware of this opportunity. So the most important thing is make sure your team is getting connected with us. Like Onyx always says, if you don't connect with us, we can't connect with you. So make sure your team, don't assume that they're getting the information. Make sure you're sharing the information, the links, so everybody can participate. God bless you guys. It's been an incredible night, and we appreciate you guys.
Guys, have a great evening. Connect with us on the Quantum Field X39 Team private Facebook page. Make sure you click notify yourself on everything that is happening, all the updates, so you got that information.
Thank you.
For all of you. Thanks, Sierra, for
and
sharing
thank you,
us.
Sierra,
Yes.
and thank you, Onyx. Sierra is Onyx's daughter.
Yes.
She's in the back scenes doing all this for us, and we are forever grateful. Thank you. God bless, and have a super night.
If you have a camera, take a picture of this if you want to know how to connect with us. As Steve said, we can't find you. You have to find us. We will lock arms with you, but you got to connect with us. So those are all the different platforms. Join us, join us, join us. Momentum.
Thanks for all the testimony sharers tonight.
That was
It was
amazing.
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Have
guys,
a great night.